tuned in to 94.1 FM WFNU Frogtown Community Radio in St. Paul, Minnesota's only local variety station. WFNU is a volunteer-run station made up of many different community voices. Each program expresses one aspect of that diversity, not the views of WFNU or FTI as a whole.
Boom, boom. What is up, guys? Sorry, just adjusting the levels here real quick.
Welcome to SunDogs Present Local Vibes, that's with a V, not an F. We are SunDogs.
Wow.
Your two favorite canines, the good boys.
You can follow us at SunDogsTC on all your favorite social medias. You can check out this radio show's Facebook page, SunDogs Present Local Vibes.
Before us, you were listening to some of the 94.1 FM WFNU music rotation. Please, if you have clean songs, radio-edited songs, you can send those to station manager at wfnu.org. And if you have clean hip-hop and R&B songs, well, bada bing, bada boom, you can send them our way to sundogstc at gmail.com.
Yeah, we want all of the local hip-hop and R&B you got.
Give me that.
Right after our show today, you'll hear more of the 94.1 FM music rotation.
And Friday nights are looking pretty delicious. You can get the gravy hot with Gall Dagburn at 9 p.m. every Friday.
And every Friday at 10 p.m., Basic Beats with DJ Dom Terrace.
And Fridays at 11, catch Club 120 Plus.
Other great shows to check out here on WFNU. Midday Escape with Philip Gracia is Fridays at noon and Saturdays at noon.
The morning program with Dr. Rick Burnett is Thursdays and Fridays live at 7, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays replays at 7.
Nice. The Extra Dimension with Ian R. Buck is Wednesdays at 8 p.m.
The 651 Sports Update with Mike Resendez is Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Then there's this awesome show called Hits and History of the 60s, 70s, and 80s with Dr. Rick Burnett. This is live Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays at midnight. And then the replays are Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at midnight.
If you can't get enough of Dr. Ricky B, make sure to catch him and Mr. Zero Wednesdays at noon, Fridays at 8 a.m. with their program, Evolation.
And of course, Funk to Your Ears is every Saturday at 7 p.m.
We've got another great show today. Not only do we have a good lineup of music, we have the mystical man himself, Solana, joining us on the phone here in a few minutes. If you've got a question you'd like to ask our guest, please give us a call, 651-313-5125, or feel free to email us to sundogstc at gmail.com. Tell listeners about the guests we had in last week or a few weeks ago.
So the last guest that we had on the show was Logan Michaels with his phone interview. That was pretty sweet. Worked out great. It was interesting talking to him about his new project, Lo-Fi Logan. Seems like he's got a pretty good plan on what he's doing next. You can check out all of our episodes, including that one, at anchor.fm/localvibes.
If you want to listen live, there's a few ways to do it. You can be in the Frogtown vicinity, and you can tune your radio to 94.1 FM, or you can download the Live 365 app, search for WFNU or Frogtown Community Radio, and you can listen from anywhere in the world with an internet connection. And then a favorite way of some of my associates is to go to wfnu.org/live, and you can listen to our live shows every Friday at 6 and replays every Monday at 3.
It's that easy. You can follow Solana on pretty much all social medias, SOLANA. He's on Apple Music, he's on Spotify. We're about to have a tasty tune from him. Did that drop today?
I believe so. It kicked off the new year.
So that's very cool. We're about to play that. I got another song from him too.
Yeah,
I'm pumped to talk to him.
Yeah, so coming back after this, we're going to be joining Solana in the new year. Give us a call, 651-313-5125. Again, if you want to ask Solana a question ahead of time before he's going to be tying up the phone lines,
All right.
651-313-5125. Otherwise, sundogstc@gmail.com is where you can send any questions.
That, yeah.
Exactly. Right now, we're going to get into the music. This is Juice Lord with Khalik and Rai with their song Young. Here on SunDogs Present Local Vibes. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. 5 for 5-ish. Know what I'm saying? Yo. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Yeah, get the bag. Yeah, get the stack. Yo. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Young. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Them dudes ain't your homies, stay on the swivel, young. I realize they only a thou when this shit's beneficial. It's buffed up for the ones that was truly born official. You can't find us out here cause we real, homie. Like limited edition mics or SBs. I walk in peace and stay above it for my sanity. I'm on my way, my homie told me last week, and that's a fact. I'm ducked off but still present cause I gotta be. My youngest watching me, my third is like prodigies. And I'm avoiding foul energy. Relationships done got slimmer, can't be around family. Go ahead, run it up. Them said go double up. Them dudes ain't one of us. Nigga done ran out of luck. I got more heat in the tub. Oh boy, this perfect timing. And I ain't even gotta rush. I really do it for the love. Yo, the bag is a plus. In the most we trust. In the most we young. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Them dudes ain't your homies, stay on the swivel, young. Young, 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 young. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young.
Woo! Circle getting smaller, money getting longer. As a youngin', all I wanted to be was a baller. Now my focus keep my head above water. Heart of a warrior, mind of a king. Fish trying to build it, you stay on your ding. They all on Insta, front they move. I'm behind the scenes, stacking this green. Preparation proper, continuation of the saga. Alliteration where we pop up. Plant season, watch them blossom. All that action, I don't talk much. You can mix me with the gossip. It get tricky, I maneuver through the sticky situations like a mobster. I'm too busy getting guapa. Ain't concerned with being popular. Respect my intellectual property. Or I read it back a puppetry. You 100, then I rock with you. They talking money, then I'm blocking you. You fugazi, then we opposite. So they awkward and it's obvious.
Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Them dudes ain't your homies, stay on the swivel, young. Young, 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 young. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Woo!
Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Stay above it, young. Yeah, it's gonna be a long summer. I'm smooth as rubber, let them touch it. Top of the class, I never bust it. Shift the wave and move oceans. I'm balanced out, I'm bi-coastal, yeah. Breaking bread in these loafers. Without the drive, what's the chauffeur? Remember times when I ain't noticed, yeah. What else? Remember nights when I ain't folded. Studio when I was homeless. Had to pray for change on no sofas. So take a walk in these shoes. Lost a bag and got a few. I'm trying to show them how to move.
Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Them dudes ain't your homies, stay on the swivel, young. Young, 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 young. Get your money, stack your money, stay above it, young. Woo!
Check. Back from the grave, one foot still in. Hit the front line, smiling, face got a grin. Safe ain't the way we getting paid, no trends. Faith in the 4-5, spinning for the ends. Getting while they getting good, kick the door, break the wood. Taking what we want and wish a would. Busting out the back, home, busting on the track. No fucking with the rats, she's gon' come with traps. So watch your back, blood suckers on attack. Ready or not, we ready to drop the axe. Pass me the arc, singing off with their head. Little dope sauce, we ain't gon' stop going in. Props till the end, never gossip about a friend. Been a boss since 2010, bending these pants. Let it sink in, little lower than the bass. Been pumping since a young blood, drunk in the basement. Face full of backslides, head on the hash high. Prepare to die on my hill, I'll keep it real. Sealed with the wax, different level of the craft. Peel another layer, getting deeper in the flavor. So watch your back, blood suckers on attack. Ready or not, we ready to drop the axe. Pass me the arc, singing off with their head. Little dope sauce, we ain't gon' stop going in.
Wait. What? Am I not being cool? What?
Minnesota goon who recognizes the punchlines. All I hear is ticks, but still I cover the front line. In the boom, I'm the noon sun when it's lunchtime. Hot spitter, they asking me, is my tongue fine? Lotus photic focus with the vision, the ice king. In Minnesota's coldest in the building, frozen from the ceiling, spoken, wait, hold it.
Yeah.
My foes don't know I notice when they slip it.
So watch your back, blood suckers on attack. Ready or not, we ready to drop the axe. Pass me the arc, singing off with their head. Little dope sauce, we ain't gon' stop going in.
Oh, it does sound good. Welcome back to SunDogs Present Local Vibes. We were just listening to Minnesota Cold with their song Frontline featuring Mookie the Magician. And kicking us off was Juice Lord Young featuring Reefa Rai and Y Khalik. I know I misspoke before the song dropped, but if you're just tuning in, again, SunDogs present Local Vibes. We are on the phone, ladies and gentlemen, with the man himself, Solana. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
We're doing great. We're not as good as you, though, probably. We just heard that you're in California right now?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's the temperature there?
You know what's funny? Like, it still gets cold at night. Like, in the winter, like, I'm still, like, trying to, like, blast the heat in my hotel room. But today, it was nice. You know, like, I don't have, like, a winter jacket or, like, a hat or anything. I'm just walking around. It was, like, I don't know, probably, like, 60-some degrees. But,
No,
gorgeous.
No.
It was like 20 here. It was cold day. Even though it was nice, it was still cold.
I feel you, yeah.
Thank you again for taking time out of your New Year's Day to sit down with the dogs and to chat. It's been a while since we've had you on the show.
It has been a while, yeah. Anytime, guys.
So before we titillate the listeners with some of these tracks that you so graciously sent over, talk a little bit about how COVID has helped and hurt your creative habits.
For sure. I would say it helped a ton. I would say in March and April, I was so productive because I was suddenly thrust into like, oh, I have no social life. You know, I can't, all these things that I had options to do, like the bar, going out with friends. Mm-hmm. Once that was taken away and I was kind of like, I created a ton of music, a ton of recordings, filmed some things. So that was great. I mean, it helped me, like, you know, be a little bit more disciplined. It helped me just kind of sharpen my craft of songwriting and producing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would say negatively, I mean, it limits your options, you know? So, like, if there's things that I liked to do or wanted to do before, now I'm like, oh, that studio is not available, or, oh, now I can't work with those people.
Yeah, it threw a wrench in the works, for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
But it sounds like your adaptability was kind of quick. In the early 2020, you know what I mean. You didn't say, "Oh, come July, August, then I got my act together." But that's really good to hear.
Yeah.
What So you were talking a little bit before we put you on the air.
Oh, yeah.
About
other big news is he might be moving to California.
But that's could be just rumor. Can you comment?
Yeah, I can comment on that. Like, I'm pretty certain I'm going to do it. It's really something I've only thought about for the last month. But, yeah, now I'm out here right now to record some music, but also I'm, like, looking at places to live and kind of getting a feel for what neighborhoods I might like and things like that.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, you've shot at least a video out in California?
Yeah, I do most of my recording out here, and then I filmed out here last year, yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Was it more of a pull factor from some of the people who you've collaborated with out there? Or do you think it's just a push factor? You think you've outgrew the Twin Cities?
I wouldn't say I've outgrew the Twin Cities. I would say my songwriting partner is out here, so he has mentioned to me before, he's like, you might as well make the jump. And I don't have a ton tying me to Minneapolis. I love Minneapolis, but I don't have, like, you know, I'm pretty free roaming already, so I'm like, well, I might as well try this. And, like, I mean, I got nothing, like, I might as well do it now, and then if I don't like it in a year or whatever, I can just move back.
Exactly, yeah, a good period of time in your life to do it, not, like, you know, at your dream career or something where you can't move or, you know.
Have a family, exactly.
Or half the family lives here or something. But, yeah, it sounds like a great time to do it. I'm excited to see what happens with that.
Me too.
And I think that's a huge word of advice to an aspiring artist, I guess just to anyone, whether it's artistically, professionally, or romantically. It's like, if nothing's tying you down, let's shake it up, mix it up a little.
That's a funny thing to take a break on, but we got to take a break.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, Twin Cities. Do you or someone you know have music you think is excellent and should be added to the WFNU music rotation? Well, you can upload clean local music to us at www.wfnu.org/contact. Find the link that says music submissions and click to fill out the WFNU music submission form. It's free, and it's as simple as uploading music to your favorite music streaming websites. Again, the web address is www.wfnu.org/contact.
Welcome back to SunDogs Present Local Vibes. If you are just tuning in, we are sitting down with the Snuggly, I guess, SOLANA. He's out west rocking this 60-degree weather.
Yes, sir.
So again, I mentioned earlier that we have, you graciously sent us, in my mind, some sneak peeks. So did Love Me Right drop today?
It did, yeah.
Oh,
tell listeners a little bit about that, because we've got, it seems like quite the collaboration.
For sure. So, I mean, I've been a fan of Minnesota Cold for like a year or two now. And so whenever he drops a beat tape, I always listen to it. And this is the third song we've, like, done together. And so this one came from, I was just listening to one of his beat tapes back in July.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of the beats. I was like, oh, I could definitely write something to this. So I wrote to it. One of my other collaborators who mixed it, he added a little bit to the production, and then we got the finished product.
Very cool. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about what exactly this guy added, because that's very cool to have just, the more cooks in the kitchen, the better it'll come out. So it's cool that you're willing to work with an additional person, and I'm interested to talk about what exactly it was that he brought to the table. But are you down to play it? We down to play it?
I'm in if Solana, if you're in.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. Well, if you want to introduce us, we'll kick it right off.
Absolutely. This is Love Me Right by Solana.
Here on SunDogs present Local Vibes.
Traffic lights and speaker knocks. 10 p.m. on summer nights. I finished work, I'm headed out. I text you and I'm at your door, darling. She said that her roommate gone all weekend. She showed me her favorite shows, cuddled up, kissed me in the candlelight, soft pink glow, naked laid out on the couch. How we do, baby, 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 wow. This ain't what I wanted at the start. Got me wanna call you before bed. Body can't kiss your body out my head. Love me right. I start to care for ya now. Won't you love me right? Won't you love me right? 'Cause we ain't gon' stop. Ain't gon' stop. We ain't gon' stop. What we've got going. She said that her roommate gone all weekend. She showed me her favorite shows, cuddled up, kissed me in the candlelight, soft pink glow, naked laid out on the couch. How we do, baby, 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 wow. This ain't what I wanted at the start. Got me wanna call you before bed. Body can't kiss your body out my head. Love me right. I start to care for ya now. Won't you love me right? Won't you love me right? Won't you? Won't you? Won't you won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Won't you?
Ooh, welcome back. If that doesn't put you in a nice New Year weekend mood. I don't know what will. That was Love Me Right by our local artist spotlight this week, Solana.
Great song, man. Thanks so much for sending that our way. That just dropped today. Dropped everywhere?
Everywhere, yeah.
So Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere.
Anywhere.
That's great. That's very shows how professional you are to have it drop at all the places at the same time. Probably holding back a couple places so it can drop on all the platforms at the same time. Because I'll see people dropping stuff and it's like, it's on these two today, and then in a couple days it'll be on here, and then finally it'll be on there. So pretty cool.
Yeah, props to the marketing, whether it's done by you or by a team.
It is done by me, man. I wish I had a team.
Yeah, hey, tell listeners and especially aspiring artists how important like the clerical and the marketing side of art is too, if you want to promote and perhaps sell your art.
For sure. Someone taught me that the promotion is actually like 70%. Like it's more important than the music, which is tough to stomach sometimes, but because it's the stuff we don't want to do. It's like the emails and like the uploading and submitting that you don't want to do, but it really helps. It makes everything, makes all the difference if you're patient and have the work ethic to put everything packaged how you dream it was, and then you send it out. Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. What are some other? Well, we won't steal all your secrets, I guess. What's the next project on the horizon for you?
The next project, is most likely going to be a little bit more of like a slow jam, like R&B song.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm hoping to have a music video for it. I'm not entirely sure. I love making music videos. It's been a while since I got to do a full, like, not COVID restricted something. So
yeah, you've been killing it on the music videos, and I can imagine how frustrating COVID kind of keeping everyone from each other is.
Yeah, it definitely affected my plans in the summer, but
Oof.
I love music videos. Yeah.
That's and you said you are filming something while you're out west this time currently?
I'm not. I did months ago. This time I'm only recording though.
Gotcha. I mean, even like a mount to the side of the car, you know,
Ocean view,
or just like, I don't know if you know, if you listen to Toro y Moi, but he has a visual like accompaniment to one of his whole projects, and he just like mounted a camera in the back of his pickup truck, and it's him like driving sunset style, and then like weird dusk green light, just like going on a cool cruise.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I have a music video for my song With You that is a car mount on a truck and me driving through Santa Monica and like the Hollywood Hills.
Exactly why I brought it up. It's so freaking
oh my gosh,
similar and inspirational and so simple. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
To give it any visual accompaniment, I feel like enhances a song so much more.
Yeah.
If it's a GIF spinning, if it's a camera out the window, or if it's a narrative-driven music video.
Absolutely.
So you were saying how the style that you do your music doesn't really tie you to one place. Here on Local Vibes, we love Minnesota artists. We are partial. Are there any upcoming collabs with Minnesota artists that we should know about?
Well, I would imagine that I'll hit up Minnesota Cold for another beat at some point.
Yeah, Sean just doesn't stop with those beats.
My most recent one, this was a few months ago, but me and Nerd D well, he hopped on a song that I made
Oh, very
that I
cool.
really loved. Yeah. So that's the most recent stuff I have.
That's awesome. Yeah, Nerdy's been killing it as well. He dropped Chicago Ave just recently, and then his project 38th before that. It was super cool. There's actually a track on each. One's called Goodbye on 38th and Hello on Chicago Ave. Super cool. It was just like a cool little skit combo.
Is
But anyway.
is your song with Nerd D Searchin'? Was that just a single, or was that off of one of his releases?
It was a single of mine.
Excellent.
Very cool.
So we have. I was gonna say in our database it's Searchin' featuring Nerd D.
Yes.
Excellent.
So of the artists that we've talked to, I'd say you and Nerd D, I would imagine, are the most like technical
Active?
with the like the I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry. But like, what was it like working with each other as far as like contracts and stuff go? Like, we've been getting into working with other artists and coming across
The legal side of things.
and it's so crazy. And just wondering what two artists
With their poop in a
like,
group.
yeah, with their stuff together. What was that like? How was it like collabing with Nerdy?
It was very cool. So, I mean, I've known him for about a year. Really respected his craft. I was working on a song that I thought he would fit well on. I reached out to him. He was super friendly. He was, like, responded right away. We talked. I sent him the song. It was super easy. Like, I'm always up front with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, I would like a feature. I would like this beat or whatever. What would you charge? What do you like? I never want to disrespect anybody and just like assume like, hey, we're friends. Like, let's just do this.
Exactly.
So, and he was very cool. We worked it out instantly. Like, it was great. He sent back his verse pretty quickly, and I mean, you guys know he's a talented guy. It was
Wickedly.
exactly what I expected, I guess. I mean, it's still like, wow, that's cool. I didn't think of that, and then it fit perfectly.
That's so awesome.
That's amazing, and that's a huge part of growing not only your own craft, but having people listen to your music is to collaborate. You know, people don't realize you can't do it by yourself. And I think we mentioned earlier, sometimes the more cooks in the kitchen, as long as you're following the same general, not even recipe, but like palette, then the song is gonna be so much more delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you.
I really want to know about the other collaborations. Is it Baby Boy Blue that is your songwriting partner, or did he just help with the production of Love Me Right?
So he's produced 3 or 4 songs for me, and the way that works is it's like hiring him for mixing. However, on a song, Love Me Right, he added like the 808s, and he added
just like another layer.
Yeah, so like there was no bass line in that song before. Before I sent it to him, he also like just added like vocal effects, and then he mixed and mastered it. But he's done songs before for me where like he added like a synth, he added a bass guitar, he added a piano. So
he always beefs it up.
Yeah, I trust him, and I have a similar enough taste to him that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna send you this thing, do whatever. But I also like, if he sends it back, I'm like, this is cool, but take out this.
Yeah.
Like, we are able to communicate. So
that's
huge,
amazing
yeah.
to have found that connection. How did you meet this person?
Through the internet. I played a show with this girl, Amanda Yang, and we became Instagram friends after that, and then I saw that he was her producer at one point, and then I had reached out later. And yeah.
Very, very cool. Had you just heard stuff in her songs that you're like, oh man, I would like a producer to do that stuff on my songs? Or
To be honest with you, her songs are just acoustic and singing. But it was that I started following him and like seeing what he posted and seeing what he was doing, and it was just right up my alley.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
Sorry, so when? Continue.
So like just when the opportunity came up, I reached out to produce with him.
I think that's fabulous because that's how easy it is. If you're courteous, professional, and if you can, like you said, if you can respect the person's craft, and if that respect can be mutual, all it takes sometimes is a friendly email. Boom, lifetime partnership.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Did he help at all with the production of Talk to Me? Or just some other ones?
Some other ones. So Talk to Me was written, produced, and mixed with my partner here in LA.
Uh-huh. I say, oh man. I say we talk a little bit about that track and...
Oh, we only got 40 minutes or 40 seconds, sorry, before this like fake break.
Oh, no worries. Well,
let's do the social media.
Yeah, social media rundown.
What's Solana, where can everybody find your socials?
For sure. So I'm on Instagram at Sola Escobar, so SOLA Escobar. And then on Twitter at Solana Beats with a Z at the end.
Right.
That's where you can find me.
Very cool. Well, we will be back. Very quick if you're listening to the live one, but we'll be right back. Bow wow, Twin Cities. SunDogs here. Tune into Local Vibes every Friday at 6 and every Monday at 3.
Playing nothing but the best hip-hop and R&B the Twin Cities has to offer. Catch exclusive interviews with Minnesota's hottest artists.
Follow us at SunDogs TC on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Peace.
Welcome back to SunDogs Present Local Vibes. We took a break there for editing purposes on the live show, and if you're listening to this not live, then you can go sit on a ham sandwich. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for listening.
We've got Solana on the phone.
And we were about to talk about some of the themes and maybe a little intro to the second song that you sent to us, Talk to Me. Is that another new one, or has that been out for a while?
That's been out for a little while.
And give listeners a little taste of what was going on when you guys wrote that song.
For sure. So it's like a pretty standard like love or lust song that I make. And it was really just two guitar chords. I'd play the chords and then added some drums underneath it. Wrote a melody and like a verse, and then I took it to Brandon. We hopped in the studio, and he helped me flush out like a new hook, rewrite a verse and a bridge. But it was one of my favorite songs. I think leaving the studio, I immediately knew. I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be one that I'll really push and promote."
Mm-hmm. What is the rollout for that been like? Did you do anything different with this song in particular?
Promotion-wise?
I did. So I had this song, the song Searchin' with Nerd D, and then a third song, Options, that I all recorded at the same time, and then I shot videos for, which were very simple, but they were very similar. So I called them my summer sessions, and I released them over the summer of 2020.
Oh, very cool.
I think that's very, very ingenious to kind of package them all together.
Yeah, did you notice any, like, more positive reaction to having a consistent release like that?
For sure, yeah. So I had similar, like, cover art, like the same artist did all the cover art, and then the videos, like I said, were really similar. So it was a very, like, if someone caught on, like, oh, this is cool, and then as soon as I saw, like, the plays start to die down, I was like, boom, here's another one.
Oh, I love that.
Nice, that's cool. Really building your brand.
And listeners can find those on YouTube, Vivo, the music videos.
Yes, yeah.
Fabulous. Oh, man. And visually amazing. And again, like you're saying, so simple, but all of them are kind of tied together in a similar style. I'm sure you shot them very close together, if not used footage from different, you know what I mean? They blend together well, is what I'm trying to tell listeners.
Definitely, yes.
I say we pop a little Talk to Me on. We don't tease them anymore. This is Solana's song, Talk to Me, part of the Summer Sessions 2020 or 2020 Summer Sessions. I completely forgot what you just called it.
No, you got it the first time.
Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully warming you up if you're in a cold winter area and cooling you down if your Friday night's getting a little hot here on SunDogs Present Local Vibes.
Now talk to me, babe, talk to me, babe, talk to me, baby. I really wanna get to know ya. The way you are when we're alone, the way you move, the way you glow. I want you to talk to me, babe, talk to me, babe, talk to me so sweet. So take time and tell me what you about. It's all good if you wanna spend the night all week and laid up with you, babe. Caught up, tangled in the sheets again. Waiting on a girl like you. Change in ways that I never knew. This could be something more, huh? Dumbfounded, off guard, love struck. Now talk to me, babe, talk to me, babe, talk to me, baby. I really wanna get, I wanna get to know ya. The way you are when we're alone, the way you move, the way you glow. I want you to talk to me, babe, talk to me, babe, talk to me so sweet. 'Cause I'ma pick you up, yeah, and we go out anywhere you want. It's all on me. I could be the one. It's made to be. I'm on the way down. It's gonna be the way you are when we're alone, the way you move, the way you glow. I want you to talk to me, babe, talk to me, babe, talk to me so sweet.
Ooh, putting you in that mood. That was Talk to Me by Solana, and we got him on the line. Thank you so much again for taking time out of your New Year's Day to sit down with the dogs.
Yeah, man, I'm always down to talk about music.
What have been some of your recent releases, or recent favorite releases, whether it be local or national/international?
Man, well, I'm not even gonna front. Like, I either listen to super pop music, like Drake and Party Next Door and Summer Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like, in future, like over this past year, that's like pretty much who I listen to.
That's awesome. Yeah, no need to front.
And yeah, so like I guess new releases. That's generally who I listen to.
Very cool.
What music outside of rap and R&B do you enjoy / influences your current art?
For sure. So yeah, like I said, like I do a lot of like modern hip hop, but besides that, it's not really new releases because I love classic rock.
Okay.
I love like 50s and 60s, like jazz doo-wop kind of, like just like lush strings, jazz chords, and like harmonies. I like stuff like that.
Very cool.
What's on the agenda for the rest of the week, and hopefully some leisure, but some mostly productivity?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be pretty productive. Like, gonna just kind of explore around, look at some neighborhoods. I'm also gonna be recording music, which I'm excited for.
Oh, heck yeah!
Yeah. So, trying to think. There's nothing really besides that.
I mean, that's huge. That's staying busy. That's living literally the dream.
Exactly.
A dream.
It's my dream. So
exactly. Yeah. To the artist, that is doing it, living within it, and realizing, hey, you can't forget to absorb the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that.
Versus worrying about what you're gonna do or looking back fondly on what you did. When you're
you gotta find the balance.
You gotta find the balance.
Yeah.
The ratio
absolutely.
That's right for you.
What any advice to aspiring artists other than the advice that you've inadvertently shared?
Yeah, a lot of good chunks so far.
Wisdom.
We
sure.
like to squeeze every drop of juice out of you.
So if there's someone sitting in their room who's rapped over some YouTube beats, who's like, I don't know if I want to be a musician, what's some advice you wish you had at that point in your artistic career?
For sure, the biggest thing for me is discipline. I think, like on a big and small scale. Like, whatever you're doing, so if you're, like, listening or working on a song in your apartment, and you're like, oh, that'd be cool if I changed up the verse right here, like, don't say that and be like, I should do that. Like, do it right then. Like,
exactly.
do the things, like, right when you think of it. Or if you're like, oh, this would be a cool idea for a video, like, plan it right then instead of, like, waiting to forget or, like, whatever the case may be.
Because, you can very easily bask in your good idea and therefore forget to write it down because it's such a good idea, That's huge, is having the discipline to get up off your butt and off of no matter how good the idea is, if you don't write it down, it's like you never had it.
Yeah, do you have any strategies for that? Do you have, like, a notepad or use, like, the Notes app on your phone?
Yeah, I'm a huge Notes app on my phone, like everything, like stuff I want for my apartment, a grocery list, like notes of like, oh, this is a cool line, like I'll try to put this in a song, and then I'm big on that. I think it's such a useful tool for like grabbing immediate thoughts and then being able to look back.
Very cool. Do you use that on the iPhone?
I have an Android, but
Very cool. I know the iPhone Notes app you can't add a voice recording to, so I've switched to the Keeps the Keep Google.
Google Keep. I think you can only do a short voice.
But it does auto write down what you record.
That's pretty sweet.
It is pretty slick. But you use it on Android? Are you able to record voice recording?
Like a melody?
Man, this is a great point of like how I don't know, and I'm gonna look into that because I do have like audio notes on my phone too, but they're super disorganized.
Yeah. Some of those audio recording apps are really, really weird. Like it only changes, or it only saves within the app, not on your phone. I agree.
Hard to keep track of the stuff, but I really like to get down the melody or flow of a lyric. Otherwise, I'll totally forget. And I'll just say it in the same way I always say stuff that I'm reading, and I'll lose it. I'll lose the inspiration.
Other than what you just touched on being the discipline, let's say you're talking to the artist who has kind of lost motivation due to COVID. You know what I mean? What shook you out of that? Out of getting a little bit too complacent. You know what I mean?
For sure. I would say, like, as far as COVID, for whatever reason, it didn't affect me. But I do know when I look for inspiration, my biggest thing is, like, I don't necessarily, like, listen to albums or songs and, like, okay, now I want to write something. Like, I'm a big, like, movies. I love watching movies, and, like, I'll pause the movie 20 times during the movie because I'm like, oh, I have an idea to, like, work on this thing. So I don't know, but I would say like maybe try to find something that isn't a direct influence.
Exactly.
You know, like a different art form, but it medium. Like, or like really anything could be like playing basketball, whatever. That's gonna like get the juices flowing.
Exactly, and
cool.
Because I'd like to comment. Sometimes listening to something that is directly influential, it gets muddled between jealousy and inadequacy and is this too similar, you know what I mean? So that's something that I find useful as well, is using another medium of art to inspire me. What are some of your what are some films that have been the biggest influences on you?
I was just gonna ask that. I knew you were dying to ask it.
I mean, I love dramas, so I watched Moonlight. I watched The Lighthouse.
Ooh,
I love Tarantino. Like I'll watch The Godfather periodically.
Hey, I'm The Godfather. That's my favorite line from that movie. No, I'm just kidding. I've never seen the film.
You haven't seen it?
I have never seen it, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't give you a number list because that's always the toughest. If someone's like, name your top 5 favorite movies right now, it's like, all right, well, give me a day and let me like deliberate / watch movies I've never seen before.
Think about my whole life real quick. But that's a cool strategy, listening to or finding inspiration from movies, because you can do that anytime, any place, baby.
Or exactly,
yeah.
like you're saying, anything that's not a direct influence, a painting, even playing basketball, you said. That's huge. That's huge advice to kind of, the shower principle is what I've heard it as. You know, distract your mind from the task at hand just for a moment to, boop, suddenly the melody sticks in your head and you record it and hop in the studio instantly, because
there you go.
if you don't catch that nugget, you can't bake the muffin. We appreciate you being patient and putting up with our shenanigans for sure.
Yeah, we've just got like 2 minutes left here. One more time, let's run them through your socials. It's Sola Escobar on Instagram, correct? SOLAESCOBAR.
Yes.
And then on Twitter at Solana Beats with a Z, SOLANA BEATZ.
Yeah, that's me.
And then, like you said, we just did the double check on a variety of music platforms. You can find Solana's music everywhere.
Just type it in, SOLANA. Are you in Solana, California right now?
I'm not. Solana Beach, California is near San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I was only there once in like 2013.
Very cool. Yeah,
beautiful,
I remember
though.
that from our last interview, so I thought I'd double check.
That's man. I should go back there.
Yeah, make it a day.
Get back to my roots.
Dude.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah, I'm just imagining 60-degree weather right now. It's killing me. This sounds so nice right now. How long are you going to be out there for?
I'll be back on Tuesday.
All right, so this isn't the final move.
And do you drive?
Forever.
Yeah, driving or flying?
I just fly.
Nice. And you feel comfortable with that, with COVID, like they're doing safety measures and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I wear a mask and I don't, I'm not with anybody, so I'm not, talking or anything. I just listen to a podcast and sleep. And
Very cool. Well, keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you for everything.
Seriously, thanks. And we look forward to continuing to watch your rise.
Yeah, I'm down to talk and visit anytime with you guys.
Awesome. We'll take you up on that. Have a great weekend and Happy New Year.
See you later.
Thanks
everybody.
again.
Yeah, you guys too.